All right, David and Zane. Another two, another two attached to this. My God, this movie looks so good. I can't wait
Oh,
to dive into it with the both of you. It's called Deadly Destination Wedding. I had Anna and Austin on yesterday. So, Dave, I'm going to start with you. Tell us what we need to know about Danny and let us meet him. And is he, without giving too much away, what part is he going to play in this? Is it going to be a good one or a bad one or?
Well, that's
um,
giving something away, isn't it?
yeah, yeah. He's like, I think he's got good intentions, but the way he goes about it is a little dicey. I think, but we'll see. I mean, it doesn't always work out in his favor. Um,
True.
but that's it's hard to explain without giving anything away, you know. Um, but yeah, he's just a romantic, I'd say.
Okay. We'll take romantic. Since it's my first time, and I'm gonna do it with the both of you guys, since it's my first time talking with you, um, just give us a little bit of background about you. How did you always know that you wanted to do acting?
I did since like fifth grade. I did my first play in fifth grade, but then I was from Mobile, Alabama, which is actually kind of near where the movie was shot. Um, it's not a very popular career path down there, so it kind of got like discouraged. But I always wanted to through college and stuff. Then I got an engineering degree, and I was so bored with my life. I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go do it. So when I landed in LA when I turned 25.
Oh, wow.
So I've been at it for almost 5 years now.
Okay. And the same for you, Zane. Did you always want to do acting?
I did. I always wanted to do it ever since high school. I think it was, yeah, I did To Kill a Mockingbird in high school, and up
Oh,
until then, I
wow.
like
My
wanted
backyard.
what? Yeah, oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah. There we go. See, we're always destined to be together, Dave.
Yeah.
You know. So yeah, I did that in high school, and I up until then I wanted to go into law actually, and then I was like, oh, I think I like playing a lawyer a little bit better than reading these books. I don't know.
You were
No,
thinking
I
lawyer?
liked connecting with the audience. I liked how people were affected after they saw the show. It just felt like it made a difference there. So yeah, I started in high school. Basically, I went to NYU for college for acting, and
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
been I graduated in 2018. So count the years. It's been a minute. It's been a minute. Yeah.
We're not going to count the years.
I would
Just
have
you're
I would have loved to go to NYU. That sounds like a blast.
Hey, we all got our paths, right?
exactly. Well, I'll start with you, Dave. When you first got this script, what was that first initial like, oh yeah, this is definitely something I have to be a part of?
Well, it's funny because Lifetime has I mean, it's a Lifetime movie, so Lifetime has kind of like kind of a what do you call it, an equation that they kind of go by for their movies, I'd say. So
Hmm.
when I initially got the script, it was different than the one we ended up shooting. So I was they changed the story up to where it changed my involvement through the whole story. So it was um, like a funny thing. I remember talking to my manager on the 405, like, what is this? Like, why'd they change it? Like, I agreed to do it like this, and then now they're changing it, and then so that was the only like thing I could think about. But when I got it, I was just excited to be in a movie that was filming near my hometown because like I said, it's not very popular down there, and everybody thought I went crazy when I quit my engineering career and sold my house to go do this, and then I was in their backyard shooting a movie. So that was what I was more excited about, honestly, outside of the actual filming.
Wow.
So
Same thing for you, Zane. Like, what was that? Oh my God, I have to be a part of this.
Oh, I mean, I just love working with Hybrid. This is like I believe it's my fifth movie with them.
Hmm.
So I just like love working with, I mean, all the directors they have there. I started with Randy Carter, like he was an editor. I did Roommate to Die For with them. Then we did Boyfriend to Die For. And then, so, all the To Die Fors, yeah. But
It's,
just like they have such a great crew. And then I did like a short stint with I did a short stint with Peter on like one of his films because like Brian, one of the producers, brought me on, and then like I got to meet him, and they're like, "Oh, we're doing this movie in Alabama," so it kind of like the dominoes lined up, and it just it kind of worked out. But yeah, no, when I auditioned, it was a little bit different too. I
Really?
yeah, yeah. So I think they just like changed the script a bunch.
well, we were talking to him like because we it was a really fun movie because we all hung out with each other every night after filming and other stuff, and they were like the I'm pretty sure Peter's in charge of like writing most of these things with the help of like some of his other crew members, but they were telling us like the reason they changed it was a little too, and I agreed with this actually, even though it kind of took like it cut a lot of my original scenes out of the movie.
Too obvious.
Yeah, but it was like too obvious, so they had to change it to make it a little more like not
Lifetime.
so yeah. So that was I understood like so even though like from an arrogant or like a gluttonous perspective, I was like no, I want the scenes, and then but from like an actual plot line, I was like it does make a lot more sense. Like
Yeah. I think it comes with Lifetime in general. If there's
oh yeah,
something that's like way obvious, that's not Lifetime. We have to have the thriller
yeah.
aspect.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
But it's funny when I didn't know Zane and I had met like a year before that, and I had no idea he was going to be in this movie or anything like that. And
Yeah, I had no idea either.
I was
Yeah.
heading down, and Zane calls me out of the blue, which we weren't that close at the time. So I was like, what? And he's walking around in the Gulf Shores water, like, yo, you in this movie? I was like, yeah. So I was very excited once I found that out.
It's great. And then yeah, we got close after that and I introduced him to some of my friends. He's actually at my friend's house right now. So
Small world.
we're about to go on the
brought
boat.
us together.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, very
Yeah.
cool. All right, Zane. We can't give too much away. Will Chris have his, how can I put it? Will we learn a lot of who Chris is in this one?
I mean, just as much as anybody else probably.
Uh-huh, I can
You
tell
know?
by that smile. There's gonna be a twist with it with Chris. I can tell.
What? No, no, no. I don't know. Maybe.
Mm-hmm. Done this long enough. I know the lingo.
Oh, yeah.
I get it. I get it. I mean,
The question is, will Chris get married? Is his wedding really going to happen? We'll see. You know,
okay. All right.
uh, yeah, is he going to have his day, as in like his wedding day?
I mean, like the title gives it out quite a bit. Like Deadly Destination Wedding, I'm sure the wedding's not going to go that great. You know, like there's going to be something that happened that throw off the excitement of the wedding.
Uh,
Wow,
let,
David.
I'll say this.
I went with the
Deadly,
title, Zane.
uh-huh. Deadly Destination Wedding, Lifetime movie. Yeah, there's a surefire guarantee this wedding ain't going off without a hitch.
Yeah, that's what I just said. There was a hitch, Zane. There's always going to be a hitch.
It's
no,
drama.
Well,
no,
technically,
Not
I
a
love.
Hallmark movie. Well, there's
oh,
still
yeah.
drama in Hallmark movies.
Oh,
Hey,
well, listen.
listen, we all love a good rom com. Me, I love the rom coms,
Um,
but I've always loved the Lifetime. My family thinks I'm crazy, but I'm like, I like the drama. I
Yeah,
like.
it was Lifetime. Yeah. Something about women, they always like watching, you know, some kind of murder
I
and
know.
or like true crime or like something like that. I swear
Get
to God.
they get cozy and
What
learn
is it?
about sick
Yeah.
crimes like, with their matcha.
With their matcha, yeah.
Yeah, get cozy with matcha and watch people murder each other.
Matcha and
Don't mess
murder.
with the mind.
Little matcha and murder, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Little collab. Little M&M.
No, I can't believe it. So you guys didn't know that the both of you were on this movie.
Well, I mean, they sent us a call sheet. That's how we figured it out. But like, I had no idea until they sent the initial call sheet and stuff. And
Yeah.
there's no way for actors to be like, unless I put out like a public thing, which
Yeah.
is really dumb to do, be like, who's in this movie?
Yeah, you don't really know for a while. It's kind of like it's kind of a fun little surprise. Actually, I was shooting another project with Anne Marie, and like literally the project before that was like it was like probably 2 weeks before or something. We were doing a murder mystery. And then she gets the call, and then like a couple days later, I get the call, and we're like, "Whoa, what the hell?" And she's like, "You're gonna love Alabama," and I'm like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna love Alabama." And you're like, "Yeah, you're like the shores are gonna be amazing, the water is gonna be." I'm like, all right, I'll hold my breath." And then when I got, it was like, "Holy shit!"
That's
Like
right, because
this
it was like,
this is gate kept, you know? It's actually I had a wonderful time. Yeah, yeah. I don't want to. Nah, it's not that great. Forget about it. Don't think about going there.
people are figuring out Fairhope exists and stuff like that, and then like there have been a few like big celebrities look at houses and stuff. I'm like, no, 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 no. Keep the prices cheap. Like in LA, you go out for dinner by yourself, it's like $100 probably, with whatever. If you go sit down at a restaurant or whatever, but if you go on a date, it's like two or whatever, like $100 a head. You go home to Alabama, it's like for six people, it's like less than $100. I'm like,
Yeah.
you gotta keep it this way.
Well, if you go to I mean, the Oyster House too, you got to go there. That's where
Yeah.
David is was born and raised. Old Oyster House.
My uncle used to own
He
that
worked there.
restaurant.
Yeah, yeah. His uncle worked at the Oyster House.
Well, my uncle started it, and I worked for him for several years. He doesn't own it anymore. He sold it to some venture capitalist out of New York. But yeah, that was really
Wow.
funny. So,
Hmm.
I think at some point we've all started. We've all had our start somewhere in the restaurant or the restaurant
but,
industry.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
yeah,
I bartended for a while.
I was just a busboy in a stupid shirt. like,
Hey,
like,
Hey, who made the back of the menu, by the way? He's still on the back
oh,
of the
that was
menu.
my first modeling job.
Yeah.
no way.
It's been like 15, 20 years. Not that old, actually. It's been 10 years, 10 years, 10 years since that, but they still have it. They've never changed that picture for some reason.
Yeah, here. I don't know if you can see, but there's
Uh-oh.
Bro,
yeah.
God, no way.
I made
Yeah,
$100 that day.
Mm.
nice.
Nice.
And when you have those little jobs, when you're just starting out, that $100 means a lot.
Yeah, I would
Yeah.
have done anything for free. I was surprised. Like most of the time starting out, I was like, I would get a check and be like, oh, I didn't realize I was getting paid for this kind of thing.
Oh, I mean, so getting back to, because I talked to Anna and I talked to Austin yesterday. So she said you guys did a lot of stuff off, when you guys weren't filming, and I find that to be so cool. That's the part that I love because you guys go into. I mean, it's
Mm.
a lifetime movie. It's going to be a lot of grit to have to do something like that. So I love that you guys had time offset.
We, yeah, we did go-karts and stuff.
We did mini golfing. David won at mini golf. He was hungover too. It didn't. That wasn't fair, but
I know that was yes, I was yes. I think we went to Florida Bama the night before, and so I was not. No, we went to Mobile the night before, and I was uh I was struggling. I don't know why I was so good at mini golf when I was struggling, but like I didn't really want to be there.
that's
Zane,
it.
not like throwing him under the bus. Yeah, yeah.
Zane was just as hungover. He just lost.
No, it wasn't that.
It stood out because I was hungover and won. I mean, had he won, we'd be talking about him like this.
I gotta ask you, Dave, because I've talked to Anna and I just met Austin yesterday. But going into, did you always, when you first figured out, okay, acting is going to be something that you want to do, did you always think that thrillers were going to be something you would want to do? Was that like one of your favorite genres?
I'd say so. Yeah, like thrillers are always like because those are like cool, intense characters to play. Like my favorite movie to like, not my favorite like movie to like sit and enjoy, but like my favorite movie as far as like a character I would really like to play is that movie Drive with Ryan Gosling. Have you
Oh
seen that
God,
one?
yeah.
I that would be a fun movie to shoot. And I just like those movies because he doesn't really talk at all, too. He's just intense. And I think doing something like that would be really cool. But
But I,
again, I'm an actor, so any job is a good one for me.
yeah, but I mean, but I feel like when we think of the idea and the concept of lifetime, I feel like there's like, how can I put it? It's you really have to level up in order to really bring the grit of this whatever character you're playing.
Well, it's kind of like again, like it changed when they changed the script a little bit, but like a thriller, I don't know. Zane should weigh in on his method of it, but I think of it like okay, like because sometimes it's like hard to when you know the plot and you gotta like um your character doesn't know what's gonna happen, but you know what's gonna happen, and especially like with a thriller, you gotta. So I try to like psych myself out a little bit and go into each thing like it's like I have no idea what's going on, uh,
Mm-hmm.
because also I wanted my character to play the like he's there for a reason, like for the for the thriller aspect of it. So it's like how do I add to it, like flair that reason, but also stay like without giving too much away with the way I play it in the movie, like and
Mm-hmm.
sometimes that's could be a fine line, I think.
Same thing for you, Zane. I mean, for you to do a thriller of this, of this magnitude, of this level, do you feel like you have to really go into like I don't want to say a sharper, but like maybe two or three levels up from what you normally do?
No, it's just kind of what I do. I'm not gonna lie. No, it's not really that much different. I mean, like I've done a lot of characters like this. It's kind of like my bread and butter, TBH.
Mm,
But like so like I've kind of I mean every guy is different, obviously, but there
of
are
course.
the same sort of character flaws that you see existing from from character to character. So yeah, like I mean, obviously the goal is to make it as realistic as possible to that it's like lifetime, but it doesn't mean that it doesn't have to be real and like feel real.
Yeah.
So
Hmm.
I yeah, so I just kind of I try to make it as authentic as possible. Try to I mean I kind of come from like a method background. So I mean not that I'd like do like method kind of like situation where I'm like disruptive on set.
It's his
I
excuse
get
for
you.
his bad behavior.
Um, but like yeah, I'll just do anything to make it real. And that's the one thing Dave and I didn't really have any scenes together. Unfortunately, I wish we did.
I know
Um,
it would be fun,
but
but
one thing I will say is I really loved working with Anne-Marie because she was just like there and like willing to do whatever is possible to make it real and to sell it. And yeah, I mean, so that was just really it's great to like have somebody that will dance with you, you know?
Anne Marie was very helpful with me because this was my first time working with this group, and I was a little nervous because like I know that this group is good about if they have a good working relationship with you. Like Zane's gonna be on probably number 6 at some point soon. So they use the same actor, so I was like a little nervous because I wanted to do a good job. And Anna Marie is very good about like just like relax, like you're fine, like it's going great. It's very helpful sometimes.
Hmm.
I'm telling you, I told her yesterday. I said, because I mean, the first movie that I ever saw was her on Lifetime, and I joked around with her yesterday. I said you are like the epitome. You're like the badass Lifetime girl. I mean, if I was an actor going on a set and I saw you, I'd be like, okay, I'm good.
Yeah. No, she does. She really does her job as number one to make sure that everybody feels included from like the cast and the crew. And that's really the job of number one is be able to like set the speed and the tone for the whole project. So yeah. Yeah, no, I mean everybody like did such a great job. This was like such a special experience. Like being able to like film on the actual resort. I remember like it was like the second morning or something. I got up, I got out of my hotel room and like I li literally opened my door and they're like doing a shot down the hallway. I'm like, all
Whoops.
right, I'm gonna go
Might have
back
been my
in.
shot. I think
Your shot?
I had to do some stuff in the hallway
It might have been,
a
yeah.
couple times. On the rare occasion I was there.
Yeah. No, you were there.
Whoops. Good morning, guys. Whoops. Close the
Yeah.
door.
Yeah.
It was
No.
actually really cool because like Peter did say like he sent us an email that I dumbly accidentally replied all to, but um, 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 Peter sent a message. He's like I've never worked with a group that was like so closely knit by the end of the shoot. Like it was like it was a really cool experience, and I was like, okay, cool. It's like I wasn't the only one thinking it. I was like, is this special or not? And then Peter confirmed it.
Yeah, that's what it's about, honestly, is being able to be surrounded by people like you love and trust and know that they're gonna you know they're gonna be there if things get hard and like have a positive attitude. And I mean, yeah, same. Like I've worked with it was I mean, most of the people on this film. I worked with Austin too in Roommate to Die For. Um, I mean, I've worked with like the crew and everybody else, but yeah, they just have a that's what I love about hybrid is they just get a really good group of people together and it feels like we're just like a family making a film, you know, and that's how it should feel because when it's loose and light like that is like when you're able to be like the most creative and you're able to like, oh yeah, I like that. Let's try that. And we'll like play around and it's not so like rigid. Uh,
Hmm.
that's when you get like the best stuff.
I also think it
And I,
helped out that it was in location too, so we're all like in the same. We're like forced to be confined to the same area.
Yeah. It was like one big sleepover.
Yeah.
one big summer camp.
Yeah, exactly. Hmm.
And I love it too, because I was saying to Anna Marie and I was saying to Austin yesterday, I said, see what you just said. That's the part that I love. And I love hearing your feed, people like you guys feedback like that. And I love companies that are like that because I feel like you need that. I mean, you guys are filming these movies sometimes in a very short time, most of the time in a very short time. So you have to me, have to have that family aspect because then to me, it makes everything mesh together better, if it makes sense.
Totally. It does. Yeah, it really does.
Yeah, because sometimes on other projects, you can tell, like, you almost don't want to go like reshoot shoot the first 3 days because no one's really that close. But by like day 3 or 4, everybody's pretty close knit and comfortable, like that. So like it starts to get better as it goes on, But like you can definitely feel like there was some reservation on the day one if you're not that close at the start of it. So when you're just thrown into it, but so it definitely helps, I'd say.
Mhm.
So, Dave, this was your first time meeting Anna Marie.
Yes, and I was shocked and pleasantly surprised that she was also an Alabama person.
Very cool. So, did
Both
you
sides.
did you know Austin? Did you know he?
I didn't know Austin. I know him now, but I didn't know him beforehand. But we had a lot of like mutual friends and like it was funny when like it was crazy the number of people that we knew that we were friends with, but on opposite sides, we never crossed paths. So
Oh my goodness. That is so cool. I know Anna Marie was telling me when I was talking to Austin yesterday, she goes, we had so many good times on set. And then she told me, she goes, you have to mention to Austin about, and it cracked up when he was fully soaked with clothes on. I said, you
uh,
guys had like absolutely no fun on this movie.
well, I think he had a rough time with that scene. It was still shot in like November, which the water gets pretty cold still. Like it's not comfortable. And then it's like it was real windy and stuff. So, and it takes a while. So you're just freezing.
Yeah, there were some hot days and there were some very, very cold days. I feel like when we first got there, it was very bipolar weather. What did that guy said as soon as I got off of the plane, he was like, "Well, you know what they say about Alabama, if you don't like the weather, just wait a minute."
That's true. Most of my Christmases, I was wearing shorts.
Yeah,
Really?
really.
Yeah, whatever reason, like it gets cold, but it's very similar to like New York weather patterns, but it just doesn't get as cold or whatever. But it gets way hotter. But like it only gets cold in the winter when a cold front comes through, and then when the cold front's not there, it's like can feel like spring or even summer.
Okay.
So
All right.
you get like 2 weeks at a time here and there.
Okay. So it's like similar. I lived in New Jersey, now I'm in Florida. Not to say that Florida doesn't have their bipolar weather, but okay.
Moving up in the world, huh?
Listen, I left
We're
17
moving
and a half.
down because New Jersey's no.
Oh,
I'm just
I understand. Okay, I know geography. I actually have a real degree, not an acting degree. I'm
Whoa!
an
All
engineer
right.
by trade.
Wow. Okay.
I've had to
Oh
use.
my, listen, I need for the both of you to have another movie together because I love this talking
I'd
about
like
the
to.
movie, but you guys are too cute. You're like two brothers.
Yeah.
That's what we think. Yeah.
I was gonna say something. Oh, that's weird that you bring that up because I always
You're
make you call me daddy.
Oh my God. Gotta
oh,
edit that part out.
nobody
No,
heard that.
no, I did not do that. I did not do that. It's not cool of anyone to do.
You guys
Anyways.
have a true bromance. True bromance.
Well, it's
Thank
funny
you,
because
Donna.
Zane will let me have it sometimes too, though. Like before this, we try to convince each other of the wrong character name, so we get on here and
Oh,
misremember. And
It's
then
been a while. It's been a while, Donna, right?
when he asked for the Zoom link, I sent him a screenshot so he couldn't
my God.
I know.
just to annoy him.
But sabotage me
No,
every step of the way. It's
he,
like
he,
a
he,
lifetime movie.
he had enough time to say something like ha 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 or funny or whatever like that before I sent it to him. So he had 2 seconds of are you kidding me?
Well, I don't know why the initial email didn't go through, Donna.
Hey, I'm sorry. Internet
Right.
issues. All
Don't
right.
let-
Dave, I'm leaving this with you first with Danny. How can I put this without giving too much away? Are we gonna are we gonna learn the good and the bad of Danny? Or kind of mixed? You can say bad or mixed.
Safe answer is yes, but mix. That's a cool thing about I mean, you always want your characters to be a mix. Like I like those things. Like I said things, but like the quotes where they're like, um, well, I forget the guy that says it, but he goes, I think it's David Lynch, but he goes, whenever your characters are arguing, he goes, I don't care what they're arguing about, just make sure both of them are right, or both of them have like a
Ooh.
solid point of view. So I like that because like you want to be human and like no humans either all bad or all good. They got elements, speak whatever, and then certain scenarios bring out certain um, you know um, I can't think of words right now, but you know what I'm trying to say.
I get you. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. The brain fog is real. It's sometimes a
After
little delayed.
after I just bragged about having a smart degree, I can't talk.
Oh, same for you, Zane. Are we gonna know the good, the bad, or kind of mixed bag about Chris?
You're gonna know where his heart truly lies. You're gonna know what motivates him. You're gonna know. You're gonna see. Where. I don't want to ruin everything. You know what I mean? But like, you're gonna see the real Chris.
It'd be funny to have this conversation after it comes out. You know,
Yes, we
like
should do a
like because
post
because
premiere
then it
one.
would be so like I'm listening to Zane give answers. I'm like, dang, good job dancing around that one. Like it's hard. And then also like we can get back to like some of the details when you were asked about like how we felt about when we first got the script and stuff like that. We could go into more detail and it would make a lot more sense.
No, you're all good. Trust me. Like I said, I've done that. I've done this. God, I'm literally going to date myself right now, how old I am, but I've done it for over 15 years. So I trust me. I know the whole you got to go play like ring around the rosy without giving too much away. I get it. Oh, you guys are like seriously. I can't not wait to see Danny and Chris. I mean, I know David and Zane, and you two are like you should, both of you just made my day today. You really did.
Oh, thank you. You made our day. Okay.
Ditto.
Dave, ugh,
How do I say your last name? Don
Scro. That it's Scro. It was it's Italian.
Italian?
What they think is my father's side of the family came over. It must have been like a very long, and they just when they came
They
over
went.
on the boat, they chopped it.
Oh yeah, that's exactly what happened to my name. So my name came from my great grandfather who's Greek. It was
Oh
T.
wow.
Even every time. He was like, we almost got through the whole interview without him mentioning he's Greek. No. But we did the chop thing too because it was Tzanes. It was Zanes before. So yeah, not as
Oh,
much as a chop. I'm sure yours was like Sagradachivato or something.
see, you made it sound even better now.
My name came from like we really loved Christmas Eve, and we're like, what about two Christmas Eves?
Well, okay. Seriously, I'm putting this on record because we're still, we're recording this. I need to do a post premiere interview. I need to have you both just on like regularly because, like, I love the both of you. You guys are like too freaking fun.
Well, we try to be, you know.
I haven't bombed that hard in a while.
It's all right. It's all right. Go on your boat ride. You'll be
Okay, all right. Well, thank you, Donna.
Oh, you guys are welcome. Thank you. And know that this is not my last time talking to the both of you. No, seriously,
definitely not.
congratulations. I had literally have my entire family either DVRing or I'm going to permanently make them sit down with me, even if it's on Zoom, to watch the movie.
Oh, heck yeah.
Lovely.
Well, thank you, Donna.
You guys, no, thank you guys. You guys have a good rest of your day and don't get in too much trouble.
Oh, no, no, no.
Okay, thanks,
We're
Don.
behaving right now. All right, bye, Donna.
All
Take
right, see you guys.
care. Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye. Bye.